Hey there, hello, there's Jeff Cutter. I welcome you to round 4 coverage of the Golden Tiger Leagues match at Glen Abbey. We have Tiger Woods with an insurmountable 6-hole lead, headed to the final round with Johnny Miller and Stuart Sink battling too. The funny thing is, these three guys have already clinched a trip to Augusta. So if one of those three wins, they'll get their second win, be disqualified for the rest of the tournament. Yeah, the last 3 tournaments, and let other players go too. So yeah, Tiger is trying to go back to back. He won in August. Sink won in April, and Johnny Miller won in January. So yeah, they'll be there. The highest guy who's not top 2 is Rory Sabatini at -6, with Brett Roderick and Kenny Perry battling it up. Rory Sabatini might have a chance to get into Augusta because, if first place has the wins, then it goes to the next guy, then the next guy. So Tiger Woods has a 6-stroke lead. As long as Tiger plays, I think, even par, I think he'll be okay. Of course, as we always do, we do allow things to happen. Oh, it's now a soft, slow green. Oh, 18. Let's find my game. So, you guys are kidding me. Are they even playing or no? Are they playing or not? Oh yeah, they're playing. Okay. Sorry, I just can't see it. Well, wow. Bart Bryan had a 7 under par round. 65. JC Sneed did 2. Wow. Those 2 guys might be making a noise. Holy smokes. Dave Hill Eagles on 2. He's at 4 under par now. Trying to get back into the game. How that? Of course, nothing has happened yet. The leaders have not teed off, and that is Miller and Woods. Kratzert. Bill Kratzert trying to get anything. Chad Campbell, 5 under par, front 9, so that's pretty good. He's trying to maybe catch some ground. Remember, he doesn't have a top 2 finish. There are still 6 runners up that can jump into first place. Lon Hinkle, 3 straight birdies. And that's Mike Weir, Tom Weiskopf, Jerry Pate, Kurt Heller, Lee Trevino, or Andy North. Could jump from second to first and take one of the runner-up spots away. Dave Hill is at -6. Dave Hill is now at -6, so, man, the course is getting better. I guess the softness is getting there. Here we go. Right now we have Bryant and Sneed in the lead. Here's Tiger. It's 6 strokes to play with. As long as he gets even par, I think he'll be okay. Miller. Okay, not bad idea. Second shot. Up and knock it down. Tiger. Oh my goodness gracious. Woo. Miller says I need to putt. For par. Tiger. Was there ever any doubt? So Tiger's now got par 5 time. Oh, yikes. Miller? He went to the right. Tiger's gonna go for it. Oh, he's close. That's not a bad move. Johnny Miller. Oh, he's close. Tiger will pitch it. Okay, that's not a bad pitch. And Johnny Miller. Is it in? No. That's okay. 6 foot for a birdie. Yes, sir. So Tiger is just going to first few holes. I think if Tiger can just play even par, it'll be amazing what he could do. And lots of people daft on the 3rd hole. I mean, the 3rd round, like +3, +4s. Tiger was consistent. What if it happened? Johnny Miller was -2 first round, even 2nd round, -5 in the 3rd round when lots of people were struggling. Tiger was -3 first round, -8 2nd round, -2 yesterday, which is not half bad. Tiger's 2nd shot is on the green. Yep, it's got a lengthy shot. Miller. No. If I were Tiger, I'd just play for pars because there's no one really threatening you right now. That's the smart thing. Just keep getting pars. Well, Sabatini right now with Sink is at 8 under par. The clubhouse leader is Bart Bryan and JC Sneed. George Campbell's just about to finish this round, and Jerry Pate too, trying to get that 2nd place. So if everything happens right now, Tiger would win. Would win the whole tournament. Get himself eliminated for the last 3 tournaments because he's won multiple times. Then the Augusta trip goes to Rory Sabatini. And as I read it right now, it's a battle between Adam Scott, Dave Hill, and Kenny Perry for 2nd because Sink and Miller already won. But Adam Scott has already won, so he's out. So it's Dave Hill. It'll be a fight between Dave Hill and Kenny Perry for that 2nd place to get a 2nd chance. But Tiger's just got to play conservatively. The good news for, well, -8. So Sabatini, but here's that 4th hole. Oh my goodness gracious. How? Miller is in the water. Whoops. Can someone just tell Tiger he just needs to... Whoop. Miller almost got it. This is for birdie. Wow. The legend of Tiger Woods is growing every single hole. This guy's unstoppable. Well, I just had to open my mouth. Johnny Miller. Will that win? Blame the wind. 2nd shot. Well, he'll pitch up. Tiger. He almost got on the green. Johnny Miller. Okay, maybe. Here's Tiger. Just get it close for par. Miller. He misses his par putt. Pulling further back. But Johnny Miller doesn't really need to win this because he's already got a trip to Augusta. And Tiger with par. No big deal. As long as Tiger stays, I think, at 12 under par, I'm guessing, for the tournament, he should be okay. Tiger, whoa, Retro. Johnny Miller. Tiger says he wants to go for it. Well, he does the smart thing, the smart strategy. Goes to the left. Johnny Miller will get on the green. Okay. And Tiger was in such a position he had to pitch around. Tiger, is it close? I think he is. This is for 39. What's for par? Is it again? So for 6 holes, he's in the lead. Sink at -8. He would be not allowed to come back. Well, Sink wouldn't I get the 2nd place. It's right now Sabatini's. Chad Campbell's got the 5 under par 66. As of right now, only 5 golfers are ahead of him. And the funny thing is, 3 of the 5 can't win. So right now, Sabatini would be in first place at 7, would win. Dave Hill has the 1-stroke lead on Chad Campbell for that second place. That would get him at least a second chance qualifier into Augusta, because second place, you can do it. Tiger. Overshot it. But the good news is, that might have been a smart move. And Tiger to pitch it. That's a good pitch. That's a great shot. If I'm too serious to myself, Johnny Miller wants to play for birdie. But he won't get it. He'll get a par. I don't think Johnny Miller's really trying. And once again, Tiger gets a par. So Tiger's been doing great for the first 7 holes. Can he keep the momentum up? Uh-oh. Well, the good news is he didn't hit the bunker. So, okay. Johnny Miller down the right-hand side. Tiger second shot. Well, he'll pitch up. I think he's realizing he doesn't need to be that aggressive. Ouch. Miller was. Tiger! Oh, this will probably be his toughest shot of the day. On the green. Miller. Miller! Curve. Okay, curve. Tiger's got a 23-foot par putt. He missed. But he'll just move one stroke. Miller will get his part. As I said, Tiger, I think -12 is the magic number. So, yeah, I think he knows the magic number. Johnny Miller sets up for a shot to the second part of the green. Tiger, right down the pipe. Beautiful. Second shots. Johnny Miller. Oh, the wind. Knocked it down. Tiger. Tiger! Ooh. Oh, this is for birdie. Tiger for birdie. He missed, but that's okay. So after 9 holes, Tiger has a 6-stroke lead on Stuart Sink. Bubba Watson has come out of freaking nowhere. He's had 7 under par. I didn't even see him. And Bubba Watson hasn't won or taken second place. So he might actually be the guy for second place instead of Roy. Well, if Tiger wins, then Tiger gets a second win. Bubba Watson could sneak in. Well, you see Dave Hill at -6. Sabatini still got a few holes left. So let's see what Bubba Watson can do. Is he the leader? Well, he only parred, so -7. The only 2 guys that had Bubba are Woods and Sink, and they both have won the tournament. So that would mean Bubba Watson come home to Augusta, because he's an Augusta native. He would be second. The first way, he would be going straight to Augusta. That's not really a Tiger drive. And it's just a bunker. Bunker. Tiger. Oh man, what a magic. Yep, he has a 7-stroke lead. 6 strokes. Johnny Miller. Oof. He has a 6-stroke lead headed to the bottom, to the last half. Par for Tiger. No. Makes his head. But I mean, you got a 6-stroke lead. Miller couldn't do anything about it for her bogey. Tiger thrived when everyone else just was pissed. Yeah, the guys who were like 8 over par, and they were like top 5 headed into the weekend. Johnny Miller, perfect. Tiger, what a drive. And that'll stay on the fairway. 355. That's an easy shot. Ouch. Hit the bunker. Tiger will pitch. And that looks good. That looks very good. Oh boy. Can someone just tell Tiger you can get pars and I think you're going to win this tournament? Here's bogey. Johnny puts it down. Tiger for birdie. Overshot it. Yikes. That's a par. I jinxed him. I'm sorry. If you think I jinxed him. Well, now the wind's to the northeast. Wonder what that's going to entail. On to 12th. Can he get over the water? Yes. Oh, he draws it back a little bit. Okay. That's not a bad putt. Miller. Oh, he wants the putt. And he can't put it in. Miller's not going to get it. Tiger. Yeah, that's what I would do. I would like it. Well, he's 5 strokes ahead of Sink. Bubba Watson's at 7 under par. He's the leader right now. Vijay Singh would need an eagle to catch Watson. Vijay will get a par. That's not good. So Bubba Watson at 7 under par would be going to would get the Augusta spot because both Tiger and Sink have won an event. With Dave Hill getting second place and a chance guaranteed to maybe try a team event. Tiger, this is par 5. He's got to go over. Oh, he does! Ooh, my goodness, that would have been unfreaking believable. Johnny Miller will pitch up from the rough. Johnny, okay, that might be a birdie. If I were Tiger, I would putt. Why not? He missed, but, you know, he only missed by foot. And it is par 5, so it's a birdie. Miller. Now, for me, I think that's going to be the icing on the cake unless Tiger really comes up those hard holes. All Tiger's got to do is stay out of trouble. Johnny Miller. He's being aggressive because I guess he wants the points. Well, he hit the rough. Tiger. Johnny Miller. Johnny Miller. Okay. Tiger. Oh my God. This game is going to try. You can. You just freaking can. Jaw dropped. And really makes his time. Tiger Woods, man, on fire. He had a 7-stroke lead. Oh, he overshot that green. But I think I've seen that before. Yep, the ball will not dip down fast enough. Tiger, has he got a par chance? I think he does. And Johnny Miller will be close. All right, Tiger for par. Got it. Miller. That is Tiger got 16. Sink at 9 under. Bubba Watson 7 under par. Dave Hill 6 under par. Rory Sabatini. We gotta see. Because, well, Kenny Perry will finish. Rory pars. Here comes Tiger. Wow. I don't know if he was trying. I think he knows he has like a 7-stroke lead. Tiger, does he hit the bunker? Wow, just behind the bunker. And Johnny Miller will pitch over the bunker. And did he? Oh, I was going to say, did he just hit an eagle of all things? Tiger will do the pitch, and Tiger will come close. This is for birdie. After 17, right? And he's at 6. So I have to see 17 birdies on 18. An eagle on 18 would be great, because that would jump him ahead of Bubba Watson, and with Woods and Sink, that would put Sabatini to Augusta and Bubba Watson to the playoff at the end of the year. Well, you got to remember, if you're second place, you still can get in if you win one of the last 3 tournaments. Sabatini! Oh, I parred. So now he's at the mercy of a tiebreaker, Dave Hill, for second. Bubba Watson is watching, and Bubba Watson is like, wow, did I just get myself into Augusta? Because with Woods and Sink ahead of him. Oh, yeah, with Woods and Sink ahead of him. They both have won. Then he goes to the next guy down. Tiger, great shot. That will be a par save. Miller. a huge ride. This is for bogey. He gets this. Tiger's for par. All right, so it will be forever. So Tiger Woods wins for the second time, and Bubba Watson will get in. We'll get that automatic spot. So Bubba Watson will be going to Augusta, because Woods and Sink both won a tournament. Tiger's gone back to back. I never knew that was possible. Well, probably both went back to back second places. Tiger's like, what the fuck? Yeah. Just drop one ball into the water. I think it's just giving the gods a souvenir. Yeah, I think he's just toying with them. Johnny Miller, nicely done. They'll shoot Tiger for par. He misses. But you know what? I want to put Tiger finishes at 3 under 69. So he did have 3 bogeys, but he had 6 birdies. So in effect, it didn't affect him at all. Miller gets a par for the time. So Tiger had a 7-stroke lead headed to the final round. He has a 7-stroke victory. So Tiger Woods crushes Stuart Sink in Divine Powder by 7 strokes. Sink will not get that second place spot because he's already won a trip to Augusta. And you know, second place, you're going to try to run for it. So Tiger Woods wins again, his 2nd straight tournament. That's the good news. The bad news is because of that, winning his 2nd tournament, he is DQ'd for the last 3 months. So he will not compete at Bay Hill, the Great Holes, and he will not compete at the Match Play Championships at Quill Hollow to get into Augusta and all that shit. But the good news is that Tiger will be staying in Toronto for the ProAM that will come up next weekend. And I do assume that Dave Hill is from the 1970s, right? Yep, Dave Hill. Dave Hill is going to be allowed to stay. So Dave Hill wins the top 70s guy over Johnny Miller by a stroke. If it was tied, I would have given Johnny Miller the chance to stay in Toronto for the ProAM. So, yep, Dave Hill will be here for the ProAM. And we'll deal with that later on. But the big thing is that Woods would be first, wins, so he's not allowed to compete again. Stuart Sink took 2nd because he's already won. It goes to the next guy, and that was Bubba Watson with a 6 under 66 to take 3rd place ahead of Dave Hill and Rory Sabatini. Now, the question on my mind is who's 2nd place officially and will be given that 2nd chance qualifier? Possibly. Well, let's go to the leaders. And with a score of 68 on the first, since Sabatini got a 68 in the first round, and Dave Hill put himself in, yeah. And since Dave Hill had a 71 in the first round, the tiebreak goes to who had the best first round. Rory had a 68, Dave Hill 71. So Rory Sabatini will get 2nd place officially and be at worst given a chance to compete for a chance to go to Augusta. But the chances will be good because with 2 runners up in the 70s and 2000s, going from 2nd to winning a tournament, Jack Nicklaus and Tiger Woods respectively, he'll have a 60% chance. So Sabatini will be around. So Bubba Watson is headed to Augusta thanks to his 66 on day 4. Tiger Woods was just magnifique. He could have played even par and still won by 4 strokes. That's just how good Tiger frickin' is. Tiger was lurking. I think he was lurking. Well, Tiger was tied for 8th, 2 strokes back of Sink and Stenson. Then round 2, he ended up with an 8 under 64, which actually made him 1 stroke behind Sink. But in the 3rd round, Tiger put up a 70, Sink put up a 77, so that led to Tiger winning the tournament. So yeah, the 3rd round was huge. Lots of people scored terribly, but Tiger Woods did not, and that's why he ruled the roost. And that's all I'm going to say about that. I'm Jeff Diamond. I do.